Japan, Korea, and United States of America are putting pressure on North Korea. They say we're going to beat you up. Yeah, we're going to bomb you, destroy you completely. If you dare do anything, that's really dangerous. Why, fellas? Because North Korea shot a missile capable of reaching the United States of America. For the very first time, 15,000 kilometers, they say. But they shot it this way, shot it up. They didn't shoot it going that way. So now the threat is real. Everybody knows, everybody can see it, that this guy's not playing at all. So the US has issued a warning along Japan and South Korea, saying if North Korea continues, they're going to destroy the country.
昨晩に続きまして、本日北朝鮮が弾道ミサイル発射をしました。私の方からは国民の皆さんに対する情報提供、さらには安全確認、徹底するように指示を出したところです。そして現在のところまで被害は報告はされておりません。
今回発射された ICBM 級弾道ミサイルは、今回の飛翔軌道に基づいて計算をしますと、弾頭重量等によっては1万5000キロメートルを超える射程となりうるとみられ、その場合、米国全土が射程に含まれることになります。
So on Monday, December 18th, North Korea fired a long-range ballistic missile potentially capable of striking the United States, Seoul and Tokyo, announced just a few hours after another launch late night of a missile short range. So they've been shooting a lot of missile lately, and this time they threatening. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. It's always a beautiful day. Thank you very much for being part of this. You know, we talk about most of the things here, family. We are the same people. I appreciate you. Okay, so definitely going to understand why, you know, the whys of this. Why are we talking about this? North Korea. Why is it important for Africans? So they say these two successful launches come after a warning from Seoul and Washington. So Seoul and Washington are warning North Korea. It's amazing how some people think they can warn you about what you can do in your house. How crazy is that? Like, everybody's allowed to have weapons, or try their weapons, at least test them, but not North Korea. Is that fair? So they warned Pyongyang, saying any nuclear attack against the United States or its ally would bring about the end of the regime of Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader. Americans say. So any attack, any nuclear attack against the United States or its allies will bring about the end of the regime of Kim Jong-un. Why would they say this if they don't believe that North Korea has the capability now to actually launch a nuclear attack? Yeah, they only say this because they can see the guy has ability, capability, substance to actually build a nuclear weapon. South Korean military announced that it has detected the launch of a long-range ballistic missile launched on Monday from Pyongyang region, estimated that it traveled 1,000 and then 15,000 kilometers. All right, fellas, let me give you context. North Korea and South Korea don't get along, okay? It sounds like two very close countries. They don't get along. In fact, they are brothers, okay? They are actually brothers. During World War II, that's when they separated. The north of the country, the northern part of Korea, was occupied by communists, okay? Most Chinese and Russians, the same mentality. They kept their traditional mentality and stuff like that. The southern part was occupied by Western nations. So they very slowly grew into becoming very close to a Western nation in terms of mentality. In South Korea, you'll find people tattooed, you'll find men and men together, women and women together, you'll find, plastic surgery and many other things. In North Korea, you don't find this. No, you don't find those type of things. The bottom line is they are brothers. Okay, they speak the same language. They are same families. People in North Korea have family in South Korea. South Korean people have families in North Korea. But because North Korea obviously chose to remain authentic to themselves, many countries don't let them. Okay, and my question here is this one. Why is North Korea a threat to anybody? Why is everybody scared of North Korea? They have not attacked anybody. Do you know a country North Korea attacked? Can you name a country that was attacked by North Korea? Okay, can you name a country that was attacked by the United States of America and its allies? Okay, that's a big conversation, right? So, do people have the right to produce weapons in their countries for their protection? Countries have right to protect themselves, right? Why can't North Korea protect itself? Why does it bother people? You know why it bothers people? Okay, because The defense of North Korea means a suppression of occupation from imperialist government. They want to come into your country. They want to take over the government. They want to at least run the government, have puppets running you guys. You think like you have people of your country running you, but in reality, orders come from different countries. It's not your leaders that are running you. They want that. They want to bring in capitalism. They want to bring in their companies, their big enterprises. They want to bring in big industry so they can make money. That's the goal of it. Every country that is not open to big industry is declared terrorist or, whatever you call it, dictatorship. The same happened with Libya, with Gaddafi at the time, when he refused to let in any of those businesses. Yeah, Libya at the time, there was no McDonald's, no Shop Mart, Walmart, nothing, none of that. No Pepsi, Cola, nothing. They called them all the names. But during that time, he took care of his people. His people were living really, really nice lives. No need for tax, nothing. But they hated it because they had no access to business. They asked them to open the country for business. So if your country decides to be authentic to itself, it becomes a danger to the West. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. They want everybody to have the same top mentality. They want everybody to have the same religion, the same thought. Actually, they don't want you to have your own religion. They want you to let men be with other, They want, it's crazy. Now, why haven't they attacked North Korea as opposed to Iraq? That's a big question. Why haven't they attacked North Korea? They've just been dancing, or I'm going to beat you up, I'm going to bomb you if you dare do this, I'm going to bomb you if you dare do that. But why don't they just go into Pyongyang and change government? Why? You know why? Because North Korea is armed. They have weapons, they have stuff, they have nuclear weapons. They've been building toward that. They have long-range missiles. Okay, for many years they worked on it. They tried to develop missiles capable of reaching the United States. Now they know they have it. And guess how they got it? Guess how they got it? You remember lately North Korean president went to see the Russian president. And then the Russian president went through North Korea. Yeah, that's how they got it. Like very lately, North Korea has been trying to launch a satellite. They were unable to do it for many years. But once they saw Putin gave them the technology. Now they've launched their own satellite. Guess what happens? When you put somebody in a corner and you have an enemy and you have another person that you put in a corner, you push, you know what's going to happen? The two people you push are going to come together. Yes, the two people you're trying to condemn all the time, you're trying to beat up everybody all the time, the people that you push all the time are going to come together as one person and say, you know what? You're doing too much. We're going to come together against you. And this is a very simple principle about life. Never make everybody your enemy. Or don't make a group of people your enemy. You shouldn't do that. And if you make people your enemy, you can't make them your enemies forever. Don't try crush people the way they're trying to crush Russia. It didn't work out, unfortunately. They pushed Russia to a corner. They made Russia a friend of North Korea. They made Russia a friend of Iran. What do all these countries have in common? Syria. All these countries are ostracized. They are pushed to the corner. They are condemned. They have sanctions over them. Everybody sanction. When you sanction everybody, all the sanctioned people come together to help each other. Now Russia is helping North Korea with technology that North Korea never had in the past. Now they have nuclear weapons, or almost at least, or they think they have. Now they have weapons that can shoot ballistic missiles up to the United States. They never had that before Russian war with Ukraine. Before they pushed Russia in a corner. Russia obviously got ammunition from North Korea to continue to war in Ukraine. I think it's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. Now, that's why with Africans need to have independence, freedom. And one of the best ways to have freedom is to be strong enough. Yeah, to have strong armies, to have the ability to protect your countries. The reason why our countries are run by foreign nations, foreign powers, is because we do not have the ability to defend. Once an African president gets into power, he starts thinking about how he's going to loot the country, how he's going to make money for his family and his people, how he's going to build villas and buy cars and bring electricity in his village. Not necessarily the village, but just electricity in his home in the village. It's very sad. Instead of actually constructing a comprehensive defense measure, comprehensive defense mechanism, whether it's cyber, whether it's in any level of it. Nobody can attack North Korea today because they're scared. Why do you think they haven't attacked Iran? They talk about Iran all the time. Iran. They don't attack Iran because they know they have capabilities. Why do you think they haven't attacked North Korea? It's the same thing. Why haven't they attacked Russia? But they attacked Libya. But they beat all these countries. Well, that's country they bombed in Europe by NATO. Why? Because of defense. So defense is very important. I think sometimes you need to do deals with the devil to protect your survival. Yeah. If you are threatened to a level that is unacceptable, it's just normal that you protect yourself. North Koreans, for those who don't know, have their own culture. In North Korea, you have a list of haircuts you can have. You can just have, you can't just have any haircut you want. They have about 27, I think, different style of haircut that you can have. You can't just dress the way you want. You can't just, put your hair the way you want. Number two, North Korea have a very specific dress code. You can't just put any pants. No jeans allowed. Yeah. That's their mentality. That's their way of being. In North Korea, you can't just stay anywhere. The government will choose where you're going to stay. But I know this sounds a bit unrealistic, but the reality is, if you go to Australia as a foreigner, immigrating to Australia, the government will decide where you stay. They choose where you can't just stay wherever you want. No. Government say you only stay in Adelaide. That's where you're going to stay. That's where we need you for your work. But when it comes to North Korea, they want to make it look like it's crazy. People do what they used to. What you're born into doing, that's what you do. In North Korea, you can't name your child Kim. Kim is reserved to the president. You can name any other thing. There's so many things about North Korea. If you haven't watched our North Korean video, I suggest you go have a look at it. It's available for learning. Let me know how you feel about this. How can Africa learn? Sometimes you need to learn from people fighting so you can gather intelligence and aptitude to defend yourself, because war is not always just for other people. When war comes and knocks at your door, rather be prepared than sorry. God bless.